sun will make you soft again, you'll feel the flesh on you. The sun will make you soft again and make every dream a dream come true, and make every dream come true, and make every dream come true.
My colleagues Adrian and Catherine are here. My colleague soon to be Mary is here. Hello, hello. Today was called Show, brackets, working title, close brackets, and I suppose it's exactly that. I won't talk in great detail about the show. It does most of the talking itself, I think, but Paul will chat a little bit about what we've done here today. I just want to say thank you to a couple of people that I think may be mentioned again, but I want to give a special mention to volunteers who have come here today. We had an open day for volunteers last week and we thought we'd have a few people through the door and we'd have a kind of a nice meandering day, and instead we were absolutely overwhelmed by the amount of people that turned up. It was incredible. We had 4 tables non-stop chatting to people about their interests, their needs, what they'd like to get involved in, what interested them less, and on the back of that today, people just simply turned up to help. It was incredible and our hearts are genuinely warmed. We want to thank, in particular, I want to say, Joanna and her daughter Julie, who I don't think have made it back to us, but will be back. But anyone who knows them knows the work they did for us today. Conor, here from AIT. Conor's kind of been subsumed into the Athlone Art and Heritage family as well. Thank you, Conor. Maria, I think you've driven to Dublin Airport and come back with your husband, so since you spent the morning helping us, thank you so much, you're very welcome. Johnny, Pat, where are you, Pat? You're there? Exactly where you should be, thank you, Pat. And Leslie, who's not here either, one of our artists from downstairs. What happened here today simply wouldn't have been possible without all your help, so we're really among good Galair. We're very, very grateful and hope to continue working with you into the future. I will, oh actually Eddie also, where's Eddie? He's gone, is he? But Eddie's somebody who I waylaid in the shopping centre and brought him over, Eddie from AIT. So thank you both. I think I'm going to just say special thanks to the staff who work with me as well. These days aren't easy to plan. There's a lot more that goes into them than what you see or what you're looking at here on the wall. So Catherine, Lady, Hermine, Mommy, thank you so much. The participants will get mentioned, I'm sure, by many. I came in the middle of the day and saw what was happening, and I was just bowled over, really. There was just this high of activity. Everybody was very intensely creating work. It was really, it's just quite hard to describe when you see everything here today, but I'm sure Paul will do a good job. So it just remains for me to thank our Lord Mayor, Jim Henson, who's also the chair of Athlone Art and Heritage, who would like to say a few words. And thank you very much for coming, and I'll hand over to Jim.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. When I was going to school, I certainly didn't have any opportunity in art or anything like this. It was just not available. It wasn't an option. There weren't young people who couldn't. It was never an option that you could walk in off the street and take part in a day like this. It was an open shop and opened up art to everybody. From, as I say, I know very little about it. I see some great paintings and I see some from a much lower age group, and even they're better than me, can assure you like that. I'm just delighted to have been invited along to it, and Miriam, I'm sure, is saying under her breath, how am I ever going to teach that guy anything about art? But she's working very hard on doing that. There's the actual studio, there's the studio that's here, there's 12 months, we're celebrating 12 months of the studios here being open. We're celebrating the fact that a show can be staged and people can come in the morning and have an exhibition in the evening, which is a very, very unusual thing to do as far as art is concerned, as far as I know. And then we're launching as well Culture Night tonight. So just the amount of people that get benefit from here, there's lots of connections here at studios, there are community workshops here on an ongoing basis. The Athlone Arts Group are here, Active Age is here, and there's a good collaboration between AIT and the studios here. So the community is getting a huge benefit out of the fact that this facility is here. And it's great credit to Miriam and all of the rest of the people that are here that are giving that kind of commitment, and the level of volunteers that jumped in place to drive this forward, because at the end of the day it's not just the Athlone Town Council and everything else, it's the energy and the commitment and the passion that people have for their work that they'll display it and share it with everybody within the community, which is a huge benefit to hear. I just wanted to mention some of and thank the people that are running and the studios and the artists, the main artists that are renting spaces down below and contributing here will be Lawrence O'Neill, Leslie Wingfield, Anne McGuinness, Geraldine Cresh, Margot McNulty, Emma O'Connor, Carol Kelly and Catherine Rock were some of the people that have been here and renting space and supporting the whole infrastructure here from its first day out. I'd like to pass over to somebody that actually knows what we're talking about, which is me, Paul Timothy. If I can, if I can pass over to you, Paul, you'll save me from the
Thanks. Okay, I just have a few very, very short words. But one of the main things I want to say is that this is one of my favourite exhibitions that I've seen in ages. I know I'm maybe slightly biased because I've helped some of the artists to make the work. But genuinely, if I had nothing to do with the origin of the work, just coming in here, I just think it's such an exciting show. It's so colourful, it's so full of energy, and maybe part of that comes and spawns from the fact that, by God, we had to make it in under 8 hours. So I really want to extend huge thanks, because there are some of the artists who are here. I see Laura and you, I see you. You know your name as well. But it's tremendous that you come here and I'm going to try it because I want to get the name right. Pierre. Give me a hand. Oh God, that's just he changes it every time. You add in extra letters, you take out some, there are R's, there are Q's in there. Anyway, Pierre, yeah, okay. But really, I suppose the idea and the energy of today was about creating an atmosphere where people felt free to just express themselves and to have fun with art. And for me, that isn't just that isn't just about, oh, let's all have a nice time. It's also, I feel like that is the energy that makes really, really beautiful things. Because I think that the art and the creative endeavour that is the most interesting is that which comes from a real sense of wanting, something that needs to be made, something that just grows from a desire from within. And so I just want to say huge thanks to all the people who came and just gave it their all from the moment they sat down and just immediately started working. So I'm just going to make a very quick list of the people that did come, not all the people, I mean that would be ridiculous, but just the various schools that came. We had Leaving Certificate Art students from St. Joseph's College in Summerhill. We had transition year students from Athlone Community College. 5th and 6th class students from, am I hearing some kind of, trouble? Oh, sorry, I don't know, did I say something wrong? Okay. Right, I assumed it was you, but if it was you, I will take any corrections that you give me. You? Don't have trouble. Okay, maybe I'm mistaken. Alright, I'm sorry. 5th and 6th class students from St. Mary's National School. We had the Athlone Art Group. We had St. Hilda's. We had Making Space Artists Collective, who made this wonderful collaboration in the corner here. We had Fresh Start National Learning Network. We had Alan Tarpey and Rory Gillespie, and we had loads of members of the general public, and a particular mention goes out to the Keenings, who stayed here for 2 hours and made some beautiful sculptures, painting, and maybe actually 2 paintings. So yes, thank you to all and in sundry. God bless you all, and enjoy all of Culture Night and everything that's going on at all.
Yeah, there's just, sorry, one final thing before you all. No, you're fine actually. We're just, it's one of those days, we just keep adding in.
All right, okay.
Because it is our first birthday, we would like to ask somebody perhaps to, if we can find a lighter and light the candles, blow out our birthday cake for us, and just wish Abbey Road and all the artists who occupy it now and in the future a very happy first birthday.
Good.